Home Access Center, or HAC, is the location where parents and students can log in to see information such as scheduling, registration, attendance, gradebook, and more. To get logged into Home Access Center, or HAC, navigate to the district homepage and either hover over Parents or Students. From the Parents menu, I can get information about Home Access Center, or I can click Login to HAC. Your school office will provide username and password information. If you need your letter again with username and password, please contact your school office for that information. Once logged into HAC, your profile page shows your name, current address on file, the username that you've logged in with, and the last time that you successfully logged in. The first time that you use HAC, you are asked to create 2 challenge questions and provide answers in case you forget your password. Please enter that information and click Continue. When you log into HAC, you're brought to the Daily Summary page. The date is listed across the top as well as the building name and the student name or parent name. If you have multiple students in Tacoma Public Schools, you're allowed to select which student to view when you log into HAC as a parent. On the Daily Summary page, there's today's attendance information, today's schedule, and classwork for this week. If your screen indicates no attendance information has been entered for the student today, that means that the student was not marked absent or tardy for this school day. On the left-hand side of your screen, there are additional navigation links, such as a link to the schedule, to attendance information, classwork to see gradebook assignments, the report card that was published from the last term, test scores, registration information where you could update phone numbers and addresses, a quick link to Tacoma Public Schools, and my profile. To view classwork assignments, click the Classword link from the left. The Classwork view shows assignments the teacher has published to Home Access Center for parents and students to see when they log into HAC. It's organized by class. For example, the first class listed in this classwork view is 5th grade reading. It was last updated on the date indicated in the upper right-hand corner. Assignments are listed by due date with the most recent date at the top. The assignment name has a hyperlink so that you can click and see additional information, and the teacher selects categories such as homework, test, classwork, etc. We don't use weighted scores in the elementary school. However, that column is appropriate for middle and high school. That's why you'll see it in HAC. We don't use weighted score assignments in the elementary school gradebook. As you scroll down the page, you'll see other classes in the student's schedule and any assignments that the teacher has published to the gradebook for parents and students to see in HAC. For example, there are a variety of math assignments as well in this 5th grade math class, last updated with the date in the upper right-hand corner. To view additional information about an assignment, click the link. In this window, you'll see the name of the assignment, the category, the date assigned, if appropriate, the date due, how many points were available, and also the student's score if the teacher has already scored the assignment and published the score. Click Close to return to the classwork view to see all assignments. The asterisk next to an assignment name indicates that the assignment counts towards one or more competencies or standards that are listed on the report card. Such as this Unit 3 Week 1 vocabulary test has the asterisk indicating that it is tied to at least one or more competency that is listed on the report card. I click the link to view additional information about that assignment. In this case, it's linked to a 5th grade reading standard for vocabulary, uses academic vocabulary during discussions and in written response. Click Close to return to the classwork view to see all assignments available. In some assignments, teachers use rubrics to score different components of an assignment. When you click the assignment to view additional information, you might see multiple criteria listed. A competency group might indicate that it is tied to a specific competency or grade level standard, how many points are available, and the number of points the student received. In this assignment, listed as a project assignment, students had 2 competencies that were tied to 5th grade reading standards, as well as 3 additional criteria that the students were scored upon for this assignment. Click Close to return to the classwork view to see all of the assignments available. When the dialog box is open giving additional information, files might be attached at the bottom of the window. There could be a Word document, an Excel file, or a PDF. Click to open the file. In this situation, the teacher attached a Word document with a scoring rubric that students used to score the project. It has the category and also the 4-point grading scale that we use on the report card as well. Students might decide to save the attachment in case they need to review this from home, or it could be a homework assignment that is attached in case an additional copy is needed. When you are finished using HAC, please make sure that you go to the Log Out link in the upper right-hand corner to successfully log out of your HAC account.